Hi, it's Alex from Draft. In this video, I will show you how to build a 12-month roadmap like the one you can see here on Draft. First, let's see what items have been used to build this roadmap. Here you can see text items used to add titles, horizontal and vertical lines to build the table, and frames with a coloured background to make the roadmap a little bit more appealing. Let's build this 12-month roadmap together. As you can see, this roadmap is made up of 12 vertical lines, as there are 12 months in a year, separated by a 200 pixel interval, the width of a sticky note, 160 pixels, plus a 20 pixel margin on both sides, which is the native interval of the grid. I start by adding 12 vertical lines next to each other. Let's copy-paste them to save time. Now I can align those lines with the top line I have selected, and then distribute them horizontally with a 200 pixel interval. I want to add titles to my column. I added a text box because I can control where the text string will be located in the box. I remove the frame of the text box and increase the font size. Let's add another month for this example. Now let's add a first horizontal line below the titles. Between the horizontal lines, I want to have the space to add 3 sticky notes plus a 20 pixel margin on the top and the bottom. The height of a sticky note is 100 pixels, meaning that I need to separate the horizontal lines by a 340 pixel interval. As you can see, the first horizontal line is placed at 1660 pixels on the ordinate axis, so I have to place the second horizontal line at 2000 pixels and the third horizontal line at 2340 pixels. You can see that there is just enough space to place a column of 3 sticky notes in a cell. To finish building my table, I need to adjust the size of the vertical lines. I select the whole table, then filter my selection with only the vertical lines, and I adjust the size of all the vertical lines at once, so there is just space for 3 sticky notes and a 20 pixel margin on the top and the bottom. I built my table in a few seconds. One more thing you can do is select horizontal and vertical lines to lock them. It will prevent anyone from inadvertently ruining the structure of the table. Now all that remains is to add 3 frames to the roadmap. To do so, I click on Frame in the toolbar and I draw the first frame on the draft. I put a coloured background, blue, and I adjust the size of the frame so that it fits precisely in the first line of the table. Let's copy-paste the first frame, place it on the second line and change its colour to green. And then let's do that one more time and change its colour to pink. Now let's add a title to each line of the table. Let's put the first one, Business, increase its font size and set a beautiful and bold font. Let's add the other 2 ones, Products and Marketing. It's very convenient to move sticky notes from one column to another. One last tip that can be really helpful: you can activate the lists mode so that the sticky notes stick to each other. It allows you to move them across the table easily. You can also replace the first sticky note with another one. That's all for this video. First, keep in mind that you can use the automatic arrangement features to place items precisely on the draft in a few seconds. Secondly, it's considered good practice to lock items that make up the structure of your roadmap. And finally, it can be interesting to use the lists mode to create columns of sticky notes that you can easily manipulate. Thank you for watching. See you soon on Draft.